Hello everyone, my name is the Jurassic Insider and welcome back to Jurassic World the game. And strap yourselves in because today is going to be a long one. This episode will most certainly be longer than episode 500 itself. Just because we have more things to do actually. Even though the next episode probably has more significant things for our series. This episode we're just going to be doing a lot. So I just want to wrap everything up, like most of the major stuff that we need to do for this weekend. Of course. Just so we don't have to worry about it again, you know? And we're going to be doing the tournament, probably quite a bit of the tournament, as much as I feel like doing on camera, but it'll be mostly an off-camera thing, just like with most tournaments. And then we're going to be doing, the main thing we're going to be doing is actually a bunch of park revamp stuff. We are going to be doing pretty much everything I can possibly do, because I want to do a little bit of a tour after we max Indominus next episode of our entire park, and just, you know, it'll be a nice conclusive thing to do for episode 500. At least I think. So that's the plan for today's episode, and then for next episode, again, I already laid it out. That's the idea. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to be as efficient as possible, because even though, again, I already know this episode's going to be long, and it might not be as long as I think it's going to be, but we do have, like, quite a bit to do today, because I want to do the Segno tournament just because I didn't do much of the Metru tournament off camera, so I feel like if I'm going to do it, I want to do one of these two pretty legendary creature tournaments in a battle, or sorry, on camera, I guess I should say. So I'm like somewhat excited for that. The only problem is that I haven't really done much of the Segno tournament. It is currently Sunday, so I've only got so much time left, and I think I'm at 250-ish cups, so I have nothing. I'm basically at the bottom. So I've done it before, but it's still gonna be pretty hard, I think. So we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna jump into it, and hopefully it won't be too awful. Hopefully I won't start crying, but we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. But first, I guess we'll do some of the park stuff, and then we'll come back to that, because I think that's pretty reasonable to do. Just so we can start with that stuff, because there is a lot of stuff that we're gonna do with the park today, and hopefully make it just look really nice, because we've been trying to do that, but then every time I try to split it up into different episodes, it just doesn't really work, because I just end up undoing it later, because I need to place down stuff for, missions or whatever. I get new dinosaurs and I just place it wherever. So we need to come up with a way for that not to happen. We basically need to fill up everything on Isla Nublar so that doesn't happen again, and I think that's probably going to be the best way to do this. And I'm very excited for one, because, I've been wanting to put together this park for ages. Some of these areas that I'm still considering as my park revamp project, I built, not years ago, but months ago. Whenever we were, about 150 episodes ago, I was doing some of this stuff, like the sauropod area, this area, the Cretaceous cruise. All of this was mostly recent development, so it's going to be nice to finally put things to rest and finally make this the best possible park. Not the most efficient, but definitely the coolest that we can possibly make it. So let's get started with that. We'll go through each area, and then we'll kind of mix it up depending on what we're doing. We'll do some where I'll just walk through it and we'll talk, and we'll probably do some other stuff, just talk about stuff in general. Then we'll probably take a break and do the Segno tournament, and then we might at some point do some time lapses later in the episode, just because things will get kind of boring, just doing the same thing over and over again, just placing decorations and moving roads. It's not the most entertaining stuff ever at a certain point, so at that point then of course we'll move on. So let's get started. So currently, in terms of the areas, I think look really good and I'm kind of fine with. I think I don't even know if there's an area like that. I guess most areas are probably fine. This sauropod area is pretty good. Again, we can't fit every single creature here that exist in the game, but we can try our best to do the ones that we have, and if there's any outliers, of course, they go into the asset repository. It's not a massive deal. We also have to pay attention to which ones give us a lot of coins, because then we can filter those out and place them on Isla Sorna into our coin farm, because we're going to be doing a lot of coin farming. Yes, we are going to do Isla Sorna today, maybe not all of it, just because, again, we're still expanding a little bit too. How much does this cost? Yeah, that's far too much to spend on. I guess we could probably reduce it a little bit with some ads, but I don't know if I'm too keen on that. And then that costs bucks, right? Yeah. And also leveling up will be a pretty big thing. I'm still not quite finished with the mission, getting all those coins from the buildings, so I don't know, maybe we'll get it today. We'll just have to see. So I think with the sauropod area, that looks pretty good. I still think the Cretaceous cruise looks pretty awesome, because this is most of basically the idea with the Cretaceous cruise is that it's an area with all of the different crocodilian amphibians, which I know that's not what they're called, but you know what I mean. all these different like crocs. And I think this is basically every single one in the game. Anundasuchus, Caprasuchus, Pastasuchus, Caprasuchus, Prestasuchus. Does that seem right? I think that does, honestly. And then obviously Gorgon. Unless I'm missing anybody else. I mean, we can check real quick. Okay, so I pulled up Halo GG just to make this a little bit easier. I have Nundasuchus, Caprasuchus, Pastasuchus. Is that what we have so far? Yep. And then you scroll down a little bit, Nundagasaurus, but that's a hybrid. I'm kind of keeping the hybrids separate. We're going to do something else with it because most of those make really good coins, so I don't want to keep them with the regular dinosaurs. It just doesn't really make much sense. But star creatures and, like, VIP creatures will still go with the normal creatures. And then there isn't much after that. Caprasuchus Gen 2, I guess. Prestasuchus. Ossiposaurus, which we already have, is, again, it's a hybrid, and we can have other areas. And then Gorgon, I just put over here because it's kind of a special one, along with Chromospinus, so those are that. Now, the Spinosaurs, on the other hand, I am absolutely sure that there are more Spinosaurs than, how many is this? Like 5, yeah. I guess we can check, though. Irritator. We removed Irritator, right? So these are the ones, we have Irritator Gen 2, I guess. So those are the ones, the only other one I can think of that we have is Cerazenosaurus, but Cerazenosaurus doesn't really count. It really is just a normal theropod, you know? I think this is good for now, honestly. I mean, we could probably switch in Irritator just because it's maxed and we can remove Ossificasaurus, but I kind of like Ossificasaurus more, so I think this is kind of perfect for this, honestly. We managed to keep all those big Spinosaurs. I think we have all of them, right? Spino, Spinosaurus, my bad. D-Spino, Spino Gen 2, and then Chromospinus, and then I guess technically there is, whatever the freaking ugly one is, Super Hybrid is. That one, I guess, is also sort of in that boat, but whatever. I think Cretaceous Cruise is pretty much perfect. I like all the decorations and stuff. Again, we could probably remove some of those and have, like this could be an area to keep something else, I don't know. But I think having that adds a little bit more world building to this area, makes it feel a little bit more alive, and plus, it makes the bonuses higher, and sometimes that's more valuable than just, you know, replacing it with a new creature entirely. Now, with the sauropod area, this area, I do like this area. I don't know. See, they do have good bonuses, too. Like, these guys have good bonuses, and that's good for sauropods, and sauropods are, you know, quite good. So, I like this area quite a bit, actually. I wouldn't really change much about it, but let's just stick what we have anyways. So, we have Boniosaura, Argentinosaurus, Diplodocus, and then the next one should be Supersaurus. Then it should be Shunosaurus, yes. Then Australopithecus, which we don't own. And then, let's see, Sonorosaurus? Yeah, Sonorosaurus, okay, there we go. And then, what are you? You're Dreadnoughtus? We don't have Bajatosaurus. We have Dreadnoughtus, and then Brachiosaurus? We do have Brachiosaurus. I wonder where we put him, though. I think he's over here, somewhere. It's one of you, right? Or am I wrong? Oh, maybe not? Oh, Brachiosaurus is, yeah, it's one of the original Jurassic Park creatures, so that's gonna be its own thing. So I guess the last one we have is a Pato. I think Pato is there. Yeah, and then the hybrids, obviously. But yeah, in terms of red creatures, a Pato's the last one. So we do actually have every single one. Or we managed to get all 8 that we could fit here, and then we don't own Bajatosaurus or Australopithecus, so it doesn't really matter. And then if we do get those, we can replace some of the commons, or we can, you know, remove them entirely. Because I feel like the commons will still make more coins. Like, how much do you make? 15,000 every 30 minutes? Ooh, a Pato's quite good. You know, I'm tempted to, if we do end up getting 2 Apatos, or, yeah, 2 more Apatos, that's the amount we need to max it, in the future, then maybe maxing it could be the move, even though, yeah, it would be kind of unnecessary, but the coin production might be worth it, honestly, because 45,000 every 30 minutes, like, damn, that's good. Considering the percentage, that's actually kind of convincing me that maybe we need to switch it out, but then, of course, we'll lose that slot, and then there's no more sauropods. So if we want to keep this nice little layout we got going, then I think that's probably the best move. But it's like better than something like Ankylodocus for sure. So yeah, I mean, if this is 68% or 58%, then yeah, I can imagine how it could be at even higher levels. I mean, it is the best in the game. Or sorry, no, it's not the best in the game, but it's one of the best in the game. So yeah, we'll probably switch that out if we end up getting one of the other, one of the sauropods, the tournament creature sauropods, which we may also already have. I just haven't hatched them. No, we don't have them yet. Oh, Margosaurus. I didn't count that one. So, yeah, we'll probably end up replacing it with a Margosaurus and then putting that over with the coin stuff. Here, I don't know what the heck I did here. We massacred this. So, I think the idea here is, I don't even remember, to be honest. I think I wanted, like... I think I wanted, like, a... Because, like, the herbivore ones, they take up so much room, so they're just not that efficient, even though the corn production's pretty good. So, we have Pachyrhinosaurus here, we have Stegosaurus here, so we have one Stegosaurus, so Stegosaurus makes sense for that. Pachyrhinosaurus, I don't know why I did that for the Ceratopsians, but I guess it makes sense. Olumbia for, like, the hard-headed ones, just because Parasaurolophus is part of the original park. And then Unisaurus for, like, the Gallimimus-type dinos. Again, Gallimimus is also part of the original park, so we can't use that. And then here, I'm assuming this spot was left for an Ankylosaur? That would make a lot of sense, right? So who do we want to do? Ooh, Woohoo has good corn production as well, so that might be useful. Let's see. What did we have there? We probably had one of these guys there that we just moved. Maybe not. Let me think. Ankylosaurs. What Ankylosaurs do we have? Not Armada, obviously, but like I guess Ankylosaurus, because that wasn't on the original park. Yeah, we could probably do Ankylosaurus. We'll pop him out. I guess he's in here. I don't know why I would have moved him, but I don't know. We can probably put it in here. I don't see anything too wrong with that. And then switch you to the max version. There we go. I think that looks quite good. I think I'm quite happy with that. Okay. Then we'll come back to this middle area because this middle area is kind of a mess. So we'll come over here. This is the Sarasuchians. So let's check out these guys. What do we got here? Majungasaurus. Majungasaurus isn't, but Guanlong, Utahraptor. Oh, wait, I mean, this is it Sarasuchians? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I call them just the raptors, even though not all of them are raptors, obviously. Then we've got, what, is Pyraptor the next one? Yeah, Pyraptor, Monoloposaurus. Dilophosaurus is part of the original park. I didn't put Ophiocodon here, so I mean, it isn't a Sarasuchian. It's kind of its own thing, but I don't know. Velociraptor Gen 2, that makes sense so far. Indoraptor. Omegalocevia. Forgot that's in the game now. Or I guess it's not in the game, right? It just exists. 3,000 Gorgon DNA. Or not Gorgon. What is even the DNA for this guy? Edaphosaurus, right? Oh my god. Okay, let's see the stats for this boy. Holy! Okay, wow. Oh my god, that attack is crazy. This thing has 5,800 attack. It's another glass cannon, which is pretty interesting. Bro, I mean, having an amphibian as the strongest creature in the game is going to be awesome. I genuinely can't wait. Oh, it's a carnivore? What? Why is it a carnivore? That makes no sense. It's made with Gorgosuchus. Why would it be a carnivore? That hasn't happened with another super hybrid before, from what I can remember. No, that's so lame. I mean, I guess it would be really OP if it was a amphibian, because it could destroy every single carnivore, which are the strongest. But that's still so dumb. It should be an amphibian. Oh man, I thought Bonnie was telling me that they're gonna change it. Bonnie and Planet were like, oh, it's just temporary, but it looks pretty permanent. It's in Paleo GG as a carnivore. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh well. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be able to afford it anytime soon. I probably could if I used everything, like all my resources. I probably could. What's the next one? Oh, Dracovinator. Alright, that's true. That is true, isn't it? Alright, yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these guys back here for a quick second. As we look through this stuff. So, Compy doesn't count. I'm not gonna place the flocks down just because the flocks are kind of their own thing. So let's do, what can we do? What did I do? Did I do something weird? How does this work? Okay, 2 can fit there. Okay. So I'll tell you what, the Sarasuchians will take up that area, and that's it. So we can kind of pick and choose which ones we want. So let's see what we have, though. So we have Tanny, Troodon, Dracovinator. We don't have Macecosaurus. Where do we put Dracovinator? We put him over here, right? No, not you. You. Put you over. No. Shoot. What did I do? Is that supposed to be there? Why is there a Patasaurus sculpture in the pterosaur area? I have no clue. Okay. So we'll put you here. Who else do we got? We've got star creatures, I guess, but I'm kind of gonna put the raptors all in their own area, like the Atrosh raptors and the regular raptors, just because I don't want to put them over here, really. Deinonychus, which I think we own. I got it so long ago. I don't think I've hatched it before. Yeah, no, it says new. Okay, so then we'll worry about that later. Rachinia, don't have that unlocked. Or I don't have it in the park, at least. Troodon. Oviraptor. Where's Oviraptor? Oviraptor's over there. Okay. Proceratosaurus is part of the original park. Tanicaladrius, and that is it. Okay. So there are quite a few that we don't have that are there, but actually I think that's perfect, because that's 4, right? Yeah, that is 4. Alright, beautiful. So the first one is you, then Troodon, then Tanny, then... No, I think Oviraptor comes first, alphabetically, so there we go. You guys really get to see how OCD I am with this park layout episodes. Okay, there we go. That looks good to me. I kind of like that. I kind of freak with that. All right. Then what I think we do is we'll actually put in some flocks. We'll do 2 flocks. How about that? Or we could put we could also put the Atrosh raptors. Because all the raptors won't fit here. See, I have the raptor squad here already. I don't think the Atrosh raptors would fit. How many Atrosh raptors are there? 3? There's too many though. And I'm gonna have them. I'd rather have them together. I don't think I really want them. I mean, I could probably put them on Isla Sorna, even though they don't make coin production. I think that's a better idea. I would rather do the flocks. So that has to be the carnivore ones though. So let's do Sinosauropteryx and Compsognathus. Actually, that'll probably be the best idea. I like to keep Compy out anyways. That feels like a smart move, even though they don't make tremendous amounts of coin. It does make more sense, I think. They really don't make any coin at all, actually. Now I look at it, because how much do you make? Like 23,000, yeah. Not much coin at all, but it's fine. I'd like to have some flocks out. And they're so cute. And then in this back area, I think we said that we do the Permian creatures. So what is that? Yes, of course, my favorite. Ophidodon. Dimetrodon, which I have no clue where that fellow is. Where are you? Dimetrodon. Are you in here? Did I put you in here? I don't think I did. I think you should be over here somewhere. Okay, and maybe not. Is there anything weird about Dimetrodon that I don't know about? Like something... Like I put it somewhere else that made more sense, and I just can't remember? I don't think so. Dimetrodon, where are you? Wow. This is great, guys. This is fantastic content. Dude, where is this kid? Who does Buddy think he is? Do we not have him anymore because we fused to make Prytrodon? There's no shot, right? There's no way. Oh my god, that is what we did. That is exactly what we did, isn't it? Okay, I did not expect me to do that. It's just not something I would do normally, so that's kind of strange. Do we have any other ones? I don't think we do. I don't think we've hatched them yet. We have every single one. We have all the Permian creatures. We just haven't hatched them. So what's the point in leaving room for them? You know what I'm saying? We can probably just do that later. So for the meanwhile, or actually, let's do... I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I like this idea. So we'll keep you here for now. This will be temporary. And in the meanwhile, we'll put the rest of the Atrosh Raptor, just because we have all of them out already. So there's no point. They're all hatched and everything. So red will go over here. I don't know what... Frick! Stupid, dumb hotel thing. Where is that it? Yeah, red. So red. Wait, let me sort by star creatures. Star. Because actually, I wish there was a feature for that in the actual game to sort by star creatures. That'd be really convenient. I'm gonna put red. Good old red. I'm gonna put him right here. And then, who are the other two? The other two we have are... Wait, what are these guys' names? Ooh, we have the big one too. Do we have Ghost? I don't know if we do. I feel like we do, though. I feel like we do have Ghost. I mean, okay. Well, let's just look first, and then we'll see. Ghost we do. Okay, so we'll do that. There's also like other ones, like there's like Beta and the big one. We could also put those, and that's probably what I'll do in the future once I get the other Permian creatures like Dimetrodon and Edaphosaurus and whatever. And then who's the last one? There's one more. Panthera. Yeah, where's the Panther? There you are. All right, beautiful. That's pretty good. I think that actually is a really good area for all the Sarasuchians, actually. So I think that looks not too bad at all. Okay, then. So I think the biggest area I think that is still really a mess right now is going to be the pterosaurs. So we'll deal with that. But first, I think we should go and jump into the battle just because we got to add a little bit more diversity. I'm probably going to have to skip out on most of these events just because I think Clash of Titans still hasn't came out, right? Yeah, that's going to come out tomorrow for Distintosaurus, so I don't need to worry about collecting badges and stuff. But in the meanwhile, we get free resources. Yippee! Free DNA, all for me. Yum, 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 yum. Still waiting for the buck event because I'm going to gladly take that $250. But, yeah. In the meanwhile, I really enjoy this. I think this is not a bad feature, mostly because it is just basically getting free stuff. You know, can't really ever complain about that. And then what's the other one? Amber, yeah, of course. Got to get that Amber, yeah. Especially Amber. Like, DNA is nice too, but Amber is so good to get. I mean, this has really been a big source of Amber recently. We're almost at 700,000, which is so reassuring, especially with Draco Venator CE coming around the corner, hopefully. I don't know. It's been a minute, Ludia. You guys really need to get on that if you're going to, enact your promise of... Right now, it very much seems like a pay-to-win feature, the entire creature. And we're still working on Bumpy, by the way. We still have 2 days and 5 hours left on these creatures. And I think this is all we need, actually. I think we need a few more gigs, but after that, that will be all we need in order to get Bumpy unlocked, which will be very fun. So, yeah, let's do it. Well, let's first see. I want to see what the next event is. Do we know? Is March Madness still going on, or are they just... Probably, right? They probably just haven't... Because, like, otherwise, why wouldn't they show us what tournament creatures next? I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. So let's hop into the Segno tournament. We have done a little bit, like I said, but not nearly enough, is it? Oh god, we still have so much ahead of us, but yeah, it's probably gonna be a long night. I'm probably gonna be on my screen time for Jurassic World the game today is probably gonna be quite a few hours, unfortunately, but that's just how it is whenever you wait until the last minute. But I had stuff to do, but the game just doesn't understand that, I guess. God, I can't believe next episode is going to be episode 500. That just feels wild. You guys, it's been a long and windy road. There's been so much to it, and it feels like simultaneously like, wow, we're already at 500 episodes, or we've already done this for like 2.5 years, and at the same time, it's been like, oh, it's only 500 episodes? It's only been 2.5 years? Like, it feels like there should be more and less at the same time. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I guess it's just from my perspective, that's just how it feels, just because I feel like I remember certain moments, but then I look back at certain episodes, and then I'm like, wait, that happened? I did that? That was something I did? Or, like, I go back and, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, my God, these episodes are awful. And then other times I look back, and then some of these episodes, I'm like, wow, I was surprised. I'm kind of proud of myself for the quality of some of these older episodes, but it's always just depends on the mindset you look at it, you know? So, I don't know. To any aspiring creators out there, go for it. It will always be worth it, no matter what. Even if you are super duper busy. I was really busy when I started out, and I'm arguably more busy now than ever. It is always worth it to pursue content creation, and we might have just lost, because I don't know why I went for 2 reserves. That was so dumb. I didn't need to do that. It's always worth pursuing content creation. It's always going to be worth it. It's just very fun, you know? Like, no matter how you look on it, it's always just cool to have something to look back onto. Thankfully, he did not be too much of a little suchomimus. I don't know what I'm saying. Look at it. Look at the teeth inside of his mouth. He's got, like, weird chompers inside of his mouth. It's disgusting. You got beat by a little beta. Aw. Look at you, beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, let's see what amazing prize we're gonna get. Probably, I'm assuming something peak, right? Right. I can't believe this tournament is 2.5 K cups and the Metri was like 1 point. Actually, I can't believe it because that one was aquatic. So it does kind of line up. Honestly, I'd rather it be aquatic though, and less cups because that's just such a high amount of cups. Although I know some people will be very much against that statement. I mean, at least it's not as bad as the Compy tournament was. Honestly, the Compy tournament wasn't even the worst tournament I ever had to do. Still, the worst tournament I've ever had to do was probably Anarog. Yeah, no, by far it was Anarog. Anarog was a nightmare to do. It was so hard. Oh, God, I was, like, on the verge of, like, losing my mind. I think I was up until, I mean, it was honestly, I prepared myself, so I think that's what made it mentally not as bad. But I got VIP the day that the tournament was going to end. So, like, I had to rush. I had to be up until, like, 2 or 3 in the morning. I remember I did a little session with Bonnie, and we talked for, like, 3 hours, and even that was, like, not enough to even get a substantial amount of the tournament done. I was there for literal ages, but it was worth it in the end, I think. I mean, I use Anarog, but I only got one, is the thing, so I don't know. I think it was worth it, but I honestly wish I had more. I would have loved to open up 2 Anarog packs, but I didn't because I didn't realize I was going to accidentally buy another month of VIP. But alas, I did, and then, I could have bought 2 Analog packs, but, I mean, maybe it was best I didn't, because then I saved out on, like, 50,000 loyalty points, which is quite significant. But, yeah, speaking of which, I'm on the road to 193K, which is the amount I need to get 25 packs when the offer shows back up, so, for my own selfish reasons, I hope it doesn't show up until I get 193K, but I know a lot of people are, like, I heard somebody in the comments, they're like, I'm literally, like, biting my nails waiting for this thing to happen. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, for sure. I totally get that because I'm basically doing the same thing over here as well. I'm waiting for it, but I'm also kind of like, come on, give me, like, 3 more weeks. I can get 193K loyalty points, and then it will be perfect. A great episode, 25 packs. I mean, at some point, I just can't outdo myself like that unless I get VIP because then I can't do, like, a 30K pack opening. I mean, I could, I guess, but it'd be a lot more difficult. There'd be a lot more to it, but I mean, I think the first one we did, or sorry, not the first one we did. The last big pack opening we did when we opened up 20 packs was episode 300. Sorry, not 300. God, 425. Yeah, there we go. And that one, after that, the offer only showed up once, so they don't show up that often, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's another 2 or 3 weeks before it shows up again. Although I wouldn't be super angry if it showed up. But, I mean, look at us. We're at 150K. We only need, like, really 40K extra, which is quite a bit. I get it. But if you scrap here and there, you can get it in, like, 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. So that is my hope. Did we use Ornithokairos in that episode? I don't think we did. That's a really cool profile picture, actually. I wasn't planning to get it, but I'm kind of glad I did because it is very strong. Quite a bit of a tank, but, kind of nice to have as well, because you don't have a ton of huge tanks. Everything's been kind of balanced overall, so it's pretty nice to have. I'm not going to complain about it at all. What are we? I think we're still in Hunter, so sorry, not Hunter, Predator. No, not Predator. What are we doing? I don't know. Whatever this league is called. We'll try the Protogyrinus just because I don't think I've used that creature ever in my life, so we'll try that out for once. See how that goes. Oh, worked out pretty well for us. God, I can't believe I have to do this dreaded tournament. Maybe live stream is the method, just so you could interact with chat and everything. But I just don't know how entertaining you guys would find that. Like, would you find live streams where you just did that? Because, like, even in these episodes, like, I have to cut stuff out, otherwise. But I think the fact that you have chat there to talk to, that creates, like, you have more things to talk about, I guess you could say, and just in general. Like, you can conversate a little bit more. You have something else on the side while you do the tournament, while you're grinding it out. Well, here I do have that as well, and I have that comfort, but I think that might be the move for some of these longer tournaments. So let me know in the comments, would you like to see live stream tournaments? I haven't really jumped into the verse of tournaments, or sorry, not tournaments, live streams much at all, but we are planning to do more Minecraft live streams in the future, but I will do Jurassic World, the game live streams, and hopefully, the plan is to do, like, Jurassic World Evolution or Jurassic World Evolution 2 on a live stream or multiple recurring live streams, like, have it, like, it be a once a month or twice a month thing. But I'll just have to see how easy that will be because I don't know how well I can set that up. But if it is possible, I'll try. But I only have it on Xbox because I'm a broke-ass kid. So we'll see. I don't know, man. Things are hard to get these days. Oh, my bad. I just messed that up. Now I need 2 hits to kill it. Come on. But, yeah. It's just, it's tough out here. It's tough out here for a high school student who can't afford jack. They can't afford anything, so... I mean, I say that, but you guys know damn well that I've spent stuff on this game. Oh my god, what, 8? Are you out of your mind? Go for 7, please. Don't go for 8. 8 can definitely kill me. 7, I might be able to survive. No, that's so unfair. Why would he go for 8? Oh my god, that is... Oh, we're alive. With 25 health, beautiful. Alright, well, we definitely have to go for 4. Oh, shoot. That was about to be bad. Okay, there we go. My fingers almost bested me, but nope. We stood out on top. Please tell me. Of course. Why did I think he had less than 362 health? That was so dumb of me. They're not that weak. Tournament creatures aren't that bad. they're not great, but they're not that bad. Come on. Attack for 4. Attack for 3. Okay. I mean, we won, but just by a hair. He's like holding on for dear life. My poor Proto-Gyrinus. It's a weird name to say. Proto-Gyrosphere. Isn't there already an amphibian that sounds like Gyrosphere? Yeah, Gripasuchus. I used to say Gripasuchus. Gyrospirasuchus. These amphibians are goofy. Oh, come on. Still not an hunter? Are you serious? I think the goal is to get into Predator this episode. I don't even know if that... Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's already going to be like an hour in and of itself. Plus all the other stuff we're going to need to do. I think we might get that mission to collect 10 million coins from buildings in today's episode. Like, how far away are we? I don't think we're that far. No, we need like another 1 million. That's probably not just going to happen willy-nilly. That's probably going to need a little bit more. I probably could have placed more stuff down to make it more efficient, but I don't really have that many buildings, to be honest. So, how much did that increase? I mean, we got like an extra 100,000, I guess, which is decent, but not great. So, yeah. All right, let's jump right back into it. Should we just end here, just get Survivor League and skip out on Segnasuchus? No, I need Segnasuchus. And yes, I will be getting Metrophodon soon. I know you guys are like, get it. I will. All right, not everybody, but like, some people are like, you need to get it. And I'm like, yes, I know I need to get it. I hyped it up so much. So I will get it. It will come, but I will need a minute. I need to finish this bumpy thing first. I need to get this Indominus thing first, actually. More than anything, and then once we finish that, then we can worry about Metrophodon and even some other guys like Baguette. We could have like a big 3 with the glass cannons, and just completely ignore Scorpius Rex Gen 2, just get Baguette, just get Segno, Godzilla, just get, what's the last one? Yeah, Metrophodon, and that could be enough, because we do not need Scorpius Rex Gen 2. I do not need to worry about that right now. Although, it would be nice, but, I mean, they're not doing an irritator thing. So, who cares? Alright. Let's see what the Spino can do. Might need to get that guy to level 30, actually, because I think we can. Might be worth it. I don't know. I like to have star creatures leveled up. I mentioned this in the past, but I like to have star creatures leveled up to higher levels. Just because it makes more sense. Like, why would you have 2 of a character, 2 of a star creature? It doesn't make sense. 2 blues or 2 betas, that just doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's kind of stupid because, I mean, logic does not matter in this game, does it now? I mean, like, for example, like, where are all the other creatures in the paddock? Like, if you have 12 creatures in a paddock, where are the other 11? Why can you only see 1? Is it just in a different level of the paddock? Like, you go underground or something? Or, I don't, who knows? No one truly knows. It's a mystery, really. But, yeah, the game is not concerned with logic, and I, for one, love it. Because there's plenty of other park builder games out there that might be more concerned with that. And I guess I have a weird obsession with weird games that just that just throw logic out of the window. I mean, Minecraft is my favorite game, and I mean the logic in that game is laughable. It's not even, I wouldn't even call it logic, but I mean, it's fun. I mean, it is kind of based in reality, but like not really at the same time. But, I don't know, it's fun enough. The idea of it is fun enough. And I love Minecraft anyway, so... Hopefully that's... I mean, I know that's a generic opinion, but... Oh my god, I just realized I've been recording this entire episode without my headphones. Oh my god, the audio is gonna suck. Shoot, I did not realize that. Wow. I don't know how I forgot that, because I've been doing that for like 200 episodes straight, and this might be the first time I've forgotten that I didn't have headphones. All right, I'm going to have to end the recording at this point and then check it to see how bad it sounds, because it might be bad. Yeah, I've been moving around a lot, so dang it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll just have to see. Oh, that's my bad, guys. Sorry if it sounds really bad. That was my mistake. That was on me. That was that was my mistake. So let me go check that, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, as expected, it doesn't sound great, but I don't have to throw the video out. It's not like awful, but for some reason I sound like 5 years younger. I don't know why, actually. I just sound younger. Like I don't sound like me. So I'm not sure why that is, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'll leave a disclaimer at the beginning, but yeah, that kind of sucks because I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it definitely could have been avoided entirely if I was a bit less stupid and didn't forget my freaking headphones, my freaking $25 Apple headphones. And then maybe we'd probably be good. But you know what? It's not even a big deal, and this battle is really easy. So, yay! Yippee! No pterosaurs, actually, so amphibians might be the move, actually. Because, yeah, they're just much stronger, so. They're not much stronger, but they're going to be better because there's no pterosaurs. There's rarely pterosaurs. There's one every now and then, but not as much as I'm seeing these other three classes. They're always usually really balanced, though. Or they have, like, 2 carnivores or something. I don't know. It's hard to predict what you're going to face up against in tournaments. They can really be anything. You just got to make sure your strategy is good enough. And I'm not really using strategy. I'm just sort of putting in slightly stronger creatures than them and then basing it off of that because that's just way quicker and it's way faster. So I don't really care about challenging myself and making sure I have the correct opponents to face them. Like if it was a normal event, I would do that. Not for these. They just take way too long for me to be able to do that. It's just too annoying. So this is way more fair. And while I was doing that, while I was waiting for the recording to come through, I was just like looking through some YouTube stuff, and I saw Keeg stream. Shout out to Keegan. He's doing great on YouTube, actually. He's doing really great. I mean, his live streams are absolutely electrifying. Like, there's so much energy there. So he's just making some absolutely peak content out there. So I highly recommend checking them out. Check out, like, there's so many people. If you go down into the comment sections of these videos and you just look and click on a random profile, there's like a good 50% chance that they have a YouTube channel. That's very good. You know, both the silent ones and the ones that actually talk, they both have some really banger videos. So I'd highly recommend checking anybody's out that you see in the comments if they do have a channel. Because it really gives you a new world into this game, and I feel like the smaller community is what makes this game feel alive, and it's really... No! Are you kidding me? No! Oh my god. I think we could still maybe win. No, I don't think we can, because 3 hits from Tajung can't kill him. No, that was my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. I had a feeling he had 2 blocks, and I was still like, I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, no, there's no way. If he had gone for 4, maybe, I think that would have been enough, but no, he went for a block. Nope, he didn't go for a block. Okay. Could 7 have killed it? I think it did. Yeah, 7 would have killed it. I think it would have exactly killed it, actually. It would have been very close. So that is a huge missed opportunity. That was quite easy. I even said it was easy. That's you know what? I'm gonna say that's the only reason why I lost. It's just because I said it was easy. Because that's how it works. That's how luck works. That's how my fortune works. So yeah, good job. Oh no, God, this is gonna be a long tournament, isn't it? It's gonna be a long video. But, I mean, it's the last episode of 400, so we better go out with a bang, because this is by far my favorite era of this channel. It just gets better and better, doesn't it? I mean, I will say my favorite episodes that I did were from, like, the earlier half of the 400s. Like, I loved doing episode 4. Like, I'm not trying to glaze my own videos. Like, I don't have, like, a ranking of my favorite videos or whatever. But, like, just episodes I really enjoyed making and that I think had a positive impact on the community. Not just in terms of views, but in terms of comments and whatever. And I think that, yeah, definitely the VIP app pack opening. I love doing the list. Oh my god, I'm so excited to do more lists. They take much more effort than the average video, but man, are they so exciting and fun to make. I really want to do more of that stuff. And of course, we've got a freaking pterosaur. God, I hate myself. No, that's so annoying. But I think we can win this pretty easily. We just got to get rid of the Grippasuchus. What do we call it? Gyrospirosukis? Yeah. God. What was I even talking about? I was talking about something before that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was talking about, like, the 400s, how much I liked it. Yeah, it was very good. 300s, I thought that was going to be the peak, honestly, because I had a lot of fun then, too. But are you kidding me? They love going for these damn reserves. Lay off of the reserves. Oh, my God, these children. I hate these bots. They all need to go die in a hole somewhere. Jesus. That might be a bit harsh, but it's true. Okay, thank God. Okay, I was like, did he really just block everything? It's like they have a pattern where they go for reserves and then they go for blocks. So this time maybe he'll go for reserves. I don't know. Can't really predict. I don't care. I'm going for everything out of the way. Maybe this could be a pattern. Let's see. What does he go for here? No, he just went for the normal 2-2 split. So nothing too special there. All right. There we go. You know, I wasn't gonna talk about this because I was very confused by this, but somebody added me in a video, somebody I've never really seen before. I haven't seen them comment before. I haven't really seen their videos before, but they were a Jurassic World the game creator, and they were talking about like strategies to like be better at tournaments and battles and stuff. And I thought it was kind of interesting, but I didn't really like click with the video. I'm not gonna name who it is, obviously, but like the weird thing about it though that I thought was just kind of strange is that they were like ranking players and like by how good they were, kind of, and it's like, okay, that's kind of cool, but like the comments they put on the side of them, like I don't know, they came off a bit like aggressive, and I was kind of confused entirely. I don't know, it was kind of weird. It was just like I didn't really understand what the point of the video was, but I don't know. Who am I to be some like critiquer? That cannot be a word. A reviewer of other people's videos, you know. I'm not him. I'm not that guy. But you know, I'm just saying. I just thought it was a bit strange, like about that. But I don't know. I'm not too sure what it was all about, but I don't really care anymore. That was a little while ago now. All right, let's see. Next round up, what do we got? Microsource. That ain't good at all. That's not good at all. This would have been a good battle to do. Actually, an amphibian would have got his butt kicked here too. I think the best thing would have been a pterosaur, actually, which is kind of interesting. All right, these are some harder prey, though. These are some harder opponents. Why do I call them prey? Harder creatures. Pause. Anyways, who said that? I don't know. Sucopterus, the worst dinosaur in the game. Don't at me. Might not actually be the worst. There might be some worse ones out there. I mean, the Cryolumburginia thing, that one is worse. That one might be worse, actually. Oh, no. That better not be part of the Caprodactylus C. If we're even getting the Caprodactylus C, who knows? Who knows what we're getting? I've got not a dang clue. I have no clue if we're ever going to get that. And I'm very sad, though, because, like, come on, they added Spinoceratops. I guess they wanted a little bit of a break, maybe because they're, like, focusing on Compsognathor. But, I mean, Compsognathor was announced before Spinoceratops, and they still released Spinoceratops spontaneously. So, like, why can't they do the same with Caprodactylus? Just have it as a little filler creature while we wait for the CE. Like, you can't just have nothing going on. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it either way, but I really hope it at least gets into the game, because I don't need to get it immediately. You know, I can get it later if I really want to, but I mean, convenient. It would be more convenient if I got it now, just because, you know, Tupandactylus might become like a rationed creature afterwards. But man, would it just be good to get that creature in the game either way, because I know so many people would be looking forward to it. I would be looking forward to it. I love the Caprodactyl's design. It looks so amazing, but I don't know if we're going to be getting it, and that's just unfortunate, honestly. Just a huge, massive disappointment, but it is what it is, I guess. There's the Elangosaurus. Fantastic. What do we get? Probably something incredible, I'm assuming, because this game loves us, as we've established. We're not moving that slow. We're moving about like 15 per each battle, which isn't too bad. Yeah, great, thank you. $100 would have been so much worse. I'm glad you didn't give me that one. We'll do one more battle, and then we'll probably pause, and then maybe we'll come back to it depending on how long this is, because, I mean, this video can't be like an hour and a half. It might end up being that, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't be an hour and a half. I will do my very best to make sure it's not outrageous, but I'm not sure how well I can promise it. I will do my best, though. I will do my damnest just to make sure that... Ooh, perfect. Wonderful.
just to make sure that doesn't happen, because I know it's a little bit ridiculous, and some people feel kind of obligated to, like, the closest members. Because, I mean, I remember I was bamboozled and shocked how many people watched my 2 hour on the dot Indominus Rex Gen 2 tournament video. But yeah, I think a good amount of people watched that all the way through. The audience retention was skyrocketing on that video, unsurprisingly. But yeah, just a great example of just everybody, or like my viewer base just being really great and being really supportive, regardless of whether they had the time to watch that video, even if they just put it in the background while doing something else. I mean, it just shows an insane level of dedication. And anybody who's watching this video up until this point, like, it's just awesome. I mean, I just love that it's more than just about, entertainment for some people. And for some people, it's about supporting the creator. And for that, I'm, like, forever in debt to you guys. I really do owe you everything. And I hope to make sure my content is always dedicated to the fans. I know this sounds like kind of repetitive stuff I already say all the time. I'm always worried about that. Maybe sometimes I'm like, the glaze seems as though I'm like less genuine. Like, maybe if I say it less often, it would really get across the point. But I don't know. It's just an instinct to me at this point, and it doesn't feel in general. It's never from a sour place in my heart. It's always very genuine. Because, I mean, Bonnie talked about this, and I don't know if he wants me to repeat this, because it was kind of like a deep conversation, quote unquote deep conversation that we were having, and about YouTube, really. And he was like, I don't know if I want to, how do I rephrase this in a way that he would want me to say this? I guess he said, like, I really look forward to coming home and just seeing that I just have an audience of like 100, not even an audience, like there's just 100 people, 100 different people I can choose to talk to. And I said, yeah, that's a pretty powerful thing, isn't it? I think that's something that a lot of people just don't, or I guess, something that you can't really have in real life in the same way. Like, yeah, obviously you have those interactions, and they're a lot more deep, and they're a lot more personal. But there's also an extent to that, and you can't really have the same, like, large-scale conversations like what Discord is able to give you. If that sort of makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of a roundabout way of saying that, like, having not just fans, but friends that you can always meet. I mean, the fact that I was able to become friends with Bonnie itself is a miracle, really. Because I was always one of the people who was like, there was this separation between me and the audience. There's a barrier between me and the audience. Because I don't know my audience exactly. I don't know them as people. I don't know their background. I don't know anything about them. But that barrier has slowly been, like, breaking down over time. And I think that's for the best, because that's what having community is all about. Having a YouTube community is all about. And it should be something that you should think about regardless of your size. You should always try to keep intact with your players, even if it becomes harder over time to interact with every single comment, every single person. You should still make an effort to talk to as many people as you possibly can, because that's what builds up your channel. I don't think me or Bonnie would be nearly as successful and happy with where we are right now, or have as incredible members of our community, if it wasn't for the fact that we actually, spent the little bit of extra time to actually not just heart the comments, but, listen to them. So I'm not saying that we're doing anything insane. You guys are putting in way more of the steps, and we're just sort of receiving the benefits of that, the views of subscribers or whatever. But it's just really incredible that that's all there is really to it, And I just don't think, like, most channels around our size don't even talk. And I'm not just talking about me and Bonnie, by the way. I'm talking about the entire Jurassic World game community. I'm talking about anybody. Gaming Mastodonsaurus, Keeg. Those are the only two ones that are coming off the top of my head. But I know there's way more. Gaming Rodent. Who else we got? Azadula. Come on, there's so many more people. Like, I mean, you get the idea, though. Like, there is just incredible people out there who just are really all about community. They have no cynical thoughts at all. But unfortunately, the people... Oh, Super Slayers. I haven't got this in a while. Bucks? No, just DNA. Alright, I'll take it. Why not? Rage is not too bad. Amber Creature. Would have liked to see some Bucks, but I don't even know if it can come in those packs. So, yeah. But, did I say one more battle? I think I did. Yeah. So make sure to check out all those great channels. They really are there for you guys, and they always do the best to make the best possible content. I know for a fact. Even if I try my best to interact with them and try to go onto every single video and live stream, but of course it's not always possible. I have time restrictions. I have work and whatnot. But it is something that I encourage you guys to do. Even if you can't check out all of their channels, find what's interesting to you. Everybody has their own unique style. Not everybody's the same. Me and Bonnie could not be more different in terms of other than the fact that we play Jurassic World, the game, and we do like Let's Plays. We're pretty different in a lot of ways, and so it's kind of interesting to have those differences, and it makes you appreciate, this community a lot more. At least from my perspective. Still no more coins on buildings. That's quite dissatisfying. What buildings make you the most coins that would be worth getting? I don't know if there'd be many, but let's see. Sorry, my throat is like so dry right now. Wildlife preservation isn't bad for what? 12? Oh no, 12 hours. That's pitiful. I mean, what do we have that like would already be like done? Not much. We don't have that many buildings actually. We have a ton of decorations, but not buildings. Still got this clock tower that we could probably place around something. Okay, so I think that's time to resume around with the park stuff. So the next area I think we said we would combat is that worth it? Nope. The pterosaur area. Now, the pterosaur area was one of the first areas that we did, but we kind of messed it up pretty hard. So I think for this one, this might be one of the ones where, because it is quite an elaborate area, and I'm going to have to think about it a lot. So I think this might be a good area to do a little bit of a time lapse. So let's roll that on. Let's get started. Looks like, and I'm actually very happy with it. As you can see, I kind of extended the herbivore area into it a little bit. I basically made the ceratopsian area because I don't have a lot of ceratopsians, so 2 is enough spaces to like fit the ones I want in the park. And of course, the idea with everything is that we can switch them in and out and whatnot. So I thought that was kind of a fair trade-off. So that's what we're gonna do for now. Even though I know it does spill into the restricted pterosaur area kind of weirdly. This area is still a little bit weird and wonky, but I think I'm okay with it. We managed to fit 2 super rares and 2 legendaries here. Just have to leave out a few, and then these are the 4 tournament/VIP I have so far. So I think it sections everything off quite nicely, and it makes it overall a pretty satisfying layout. I'm pretty happy with it actually. I don't think it looks all too bad. Again, I'm still circling around just to get any coins that I can. I personally prefer the carnivore area, but the pterosaur area, it's just the paddocks are much larger, so it is quite a bit more difficult. So I think for what it is, I think that's about the best we can do, and I'm still pretty satisfied with it. So I think the best area to move on to next, we could probably touch on Isla Sorna a little bit as well right now, or we can do it later. It really depends, but I kind of want to say that for later, just so we like don't put creatures here that we want to use on the main park. Again, still circling around for that mission. Let's see how much more we have. Ooh, we're close though. We only have 300,000, but we might be able to get in this episode. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see. Some people have already gotten the this creature. What is this called again? It has a name. Perpiles Lux or something. The flock amphibian, and I have no idea how. I guess they're just like grinding season pass missions, like the season specific mission, like these ones. Because that would probably be the best way, right? Yeah, spend 5,000 DNA. They're actually pretty easy, actually. Some of the weekly missions are harder than the season missions. So, we do have that. So, we basically have this. We have the amphibian area, which I've already mentioned. The amphibian area is very... It's a bit claustrophobic, but I think it's actually pretty good. I don't mind it, actually. I think it manages to fit everything pretty nicely. There might be a few major ones that we're skipping out on, but I actually don't think there's that many. We can see real quickly because amphibians, like, there's just not that many of. Like, we left out Microposaurus. We're just gonna put him in the asset repository. Protogyrinus, we just don't have him. No, we do have him unlocked, right? Yeah, we do, but we don't have him yet, so we could probably switch him out for somebody. I'd rather have Bagpipes out because Bagpipes, we're going to get him max for Bumpy, and then after that, we're going to need to get him max for, what is it called? Bagger Piton, Bagosaurus, sorry, Baguette. We all know Baguette, but we'll do that. So it'll be nice to have those. And I like to have the VIPs out since we're, constantly evolving those guys. So I think that's fine to leave Proto-Gyrinus out and whatever else we have. I think we're only down to a few amphibians. I think we almost fit every single, no, we have a few. Other than the hybrids though, not really. Like Griposuchus and Mortem, there's no point in keeping Griposuchus out because it's not unlocked, we don't have it unlocked, and then Meteorhynchus, it's just not nearly as useful as the rest of them, so I think that's pretty fair. I mean, like, comparing this to, like, every other category, except pterosaurs, actually, pterosaurs are also good, but compare this to, like, herbivores, for example, yeah, the amphibians are doing just fine, so I don't mind that at all. And so I think that leaves us with this. I just moved around a little bit just because I wanted to put, the 2 ceratopsians here, so we're gonna have to find something to put here. What it is, I don't know yet, but we'll come up with it. I'll probably just do it off camera just because it'll take me a minute to think about what I want there. And then that just leaves us with this area, I think. Yeah, the main park area. This area a little bit too. We can move around some stuff there, and that is basically it because we have the carnivore area as well. Oh yeah, let me really quickly check this as well, and then let's see how that's doing. So looking at carnivores, looking at what we have Majungasaurus, which I think we already replaced, Allosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Tyranotitan, Carnotaurus, Rage, Gorgosaurus, Ceratosaurus, and Megalosaurus. So we definitely have more is the thing, and we will continue to have more theropods because they are very common. Among the tournament creatures, like we have Giganotosaurus Gen 2. And the best idea with these guys, we really do have to kind of pick and choose, but I think what we're going to do here is let's prioritize tournament creatures since those are going to be the ones that we're going to unlock and actually use. So I think maybe let's check out Rage just because he's not a tournament creature like the rest of these, and then we'll move everybody else down. So you'll go here, you'll go here, and then we'll move Gigi into that slot. Right over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then over here we have some of the lower leveled creatures that I would like to keep as well. But there's definitely going to be more in the future. Like that's just a given. Theropods are very, very common. So I mean, unless we see anything here, Brunette would be nice to have out. Doe and Buck would probably fit more on his Lasorna, but I don't know. Maybe we could put them there. Oh, I forgot we have Dilophosaurus Gen 2. He's a Ceratosaurus Gen 2. Well, no, it's a theropod, I know. Scientifically, it's a theropod, but, it would fit over here with these guys. We want to take any of them out? I think we'll leave it for now. Again, I just want to get the layout finished. What dinosaur, we can replace the dinosaurs over time. That's not a huge deal. So I think that's fine with unless we have any massive theropods that we need to worry about, which I don't think we do. Again, that are not hybrids. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to definitely include those. So, how about we do this? Let's remove Carnotaurus, because we have already made his hybrid. Tyranotitan we haven't. Gigi we have, so we'll take out Gigi, and then we'll do that. Because these two, we haven't made their hybrids yet, so it's going to be nice to have them leveled up. The rest of them, the other two I don't care, because we've already gotten their hybrids, and we already have them max, so it doesn't really matter. So then we'll do this guy. Well, first let's move you over here, and then Ceratobato, then Gigi Gen 2, then Megalosaurus. Nope, that's not what I meant to do at all. You're gonna go, frick. Ugh, I always do that. God, they need to find a better system for this because I'm my fingers are always tapping all the wrong places. I did it again. This is so freaking hard. Okay, let's put you here. And then Acrocanthosaurus. So what do you guys think of this video? You think it's fun? You think it's boring? Let me know. Because I enjoy making it, but I do know sometimes whenever I'm editing it back, yeah, some parts are definitely very slow. So we'll just have to see what the reception is, and then I will decide from there. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I'm so tired right now. I like was up all night building a Lego. It was one of my biggest Legos I've built yet, but I was so engrossed in it. I was so absolutely excited. So I was like, yeah, I want to just finish it all in one night, and I did. It was so awesome. I might even put a picture up here if I remember to, if I'm even zoned in during this moment. But yeah, I've been really enjoying Lego stuff recently. I really want to get back into my Lego channel, but it's just such a commitment because, you know, I have to actually like do it. I have to make a decision, and I probably shouldn't be getting rid of buildings because that's what we need to do the bloody mission. But Pteroduster's gone, Enerog's fine, Zalmoxes, yeah, woohoo. Let's see here. What else? I guess, I don't know. I don't know what else to put here. That's what I was thinking. What do we got here? Anything interesting? Yes, absolutely. I will take that. What else we got? Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. Yeah, I will take that. That'll actually, please. Wait, yes, that works out perfect. We're back to a normal number of loyalty points. Oh, that was absolutely bugging me out. Alright, I still don't want to waste coins because we might need coins to buy decorations and stuff for these missions. It's going to be important to have coins. So I think DNA for Jurassic is better. No, that's more than it already costs. It's not worth it. That's usually how it ends up being. I usually just don't end up getting what I want, but it's okay. It's whatever. Alright. So, what did I say I was going to do? I said I would, yeah, find a creature to put here. What shall we do? You know, we do only have 2 Pachycephalosaurs, and there's only 3 in the game, and I'm not getting Sticky Moloch anytime soon. So, I'll tell you what, we just put Pachycephalosaurus over here, and then we just take out Draco Rex, and then we can put 2 other creatures here. Okay, this is what I settled on. I basically have 2 Stegosaurs, 2 herbivores, and then I have this 1 Pachycephalosaur over here, and then over here I just put the 2, like, they're kind of like they just have the same animation basically, like I know this one is more of like a Gallimimus, and this one's more of like a Parasaurolophus type of thing, but they have the same animation, I think. Yeah, no? They have different ones actually, but I like that more. Like, this is actually, it's more of a Pachycephalosaurus, but like all of them are basically the same, but like Parasaurolophus is part of the original park. Is Pachycephalosaurus part of the original park? I don't think it is, right? No, I don't think it was. It wasn't on InGen's original list, so that's fair enough. Okay, and then I think that actually makes the herbivores pretty much complete. Obviously we didn't fit in everybody, but that's okay. That's to be expected. There are a few we need. Actually, what I will do is I'm gonna take out. Now that we're gonna hopefully get Segno unlocked. I'm going to move Segno over here with the Therizinosaurs, just because, again, we'll have it unlocked, so it makes more sense to do that than anything else. Do we have our Lycosaurus unlocked? Yeah, we do now. Okay, awesome. Okay, so that leaves us with a pretty good area over here, and I think that leaves us with just one little area right here, this main park area or whatever, and that's gonna be kind of tricky because I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So again, I think instead of just talking and just sort of like umming and like talking like that, I think I'm just gonna like jump into it, do a little bit of our time-lapse action, or maybe even I think for this one I'll do a voiceover just to mix it up a little, and yeah, that will be it. So hope you enjoy.
So I started off by doing some random stuff. I actually don't know. I didn't play this voiceover at all. I don't know what I'm doing. So I moved this building around. I moved that decoration. Yep. Then the boss statue. Yep. I moved that as well. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Look at me. I'm going. Yeah. Look at me go. Yeah. And then I go to Isla Sorna, of course, because of course. Then there's some Raptor stuff. Then my AirPods had low battery. And then there's some other stuff. And then place that statue and yep, and then put that there, and then T-Rex, we put a restaurant, and that's it. Yay.
Okay, so I finished with that area, but before we see it, we need to fuse the tiny little beta. This is actually very important. This has been on my to-do list for like 3 weeks now. So we'll do that, but then I'll show you what I'm kind of calling like the star area, because it has like all the cool stuff, all the stuff you want to see whenever you go into the park. So that was pretty cool. So we've got, wait, first we got to do this. Forgot. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, beta. Beautiful. Yay. It's cute. It's adorable. We love Beta. 870 health, 505 attack. It's okay. Anyways, the actually important thing here is look at this park layout. I actually like it. I was kind of having trouble at first with the spacing and everything, but I think it worked out because we have Beta here. We have the Raptor squad, which was already here, which I like. And then 2 T-Rexes. We still have Rexy for the original park, but those 2 versions of the T-Rex. And then we have 2 the hybrids I really like and that I'll continue to evolve, like being Auspisaurus and Indominus Rex Gen 2. And then Indominus Rex I just have in the center of the park for now. Could be replaced by another adjacent creature in the future, maybe. And yeah, so that really works. I'm pretty happy with that, and I think it looks really good. I mean, it's not perfect. I could definitely move stuff around, I think. I would probably switch the boss statues with the raptor statues just because they're kind of hidden. And otherwise, though, I think it looks pretty good. So I think that actually wraps up that area of the park pretty nicely. I think it looks pretty great. So I am going to leave it at that, I think, with that area. So I think the best thing we can do, obviously we still got Isla Sorna, but I don't even know how much of this we can do in today's episode because this episode is already insanely long. And we've been doing a lot, so we'll see what just happened. Oh my god. So we'll see. We could probably do a little bit, but I think it'll probably be better just to save it for something maybe even off camera or maybe on a live stream, because I do plan on doing a live stream either right before or right after episode 500, so stay tuned for that. And then we could probably finish up Isla Sorna, because there is still like a lot of stuff here, and there'll be like coin farming and stuff, and a lot of things that will just take way more time. But we might do a little bit. It just depends on how much energy I have after doing a couple battles of the Segno tournament, because obviously this is also important, and I want to do some of it on camera, because why not go and make a video out of it if you can. It's just, oh god, I am exhausted, honestly, just from everything. It has been a long day, hasn't it? Yeah, I think it has, but you know what? I think it'll be worth it in the end. Closing off the 400s strong with a pretty long video is honestly one of the best things we can do. This battle's a little bit difficult, but I think we can get through it. To be honest, it'll be fine. Or yeah, I think I'll do most of the Isla Sorna stuff off camera. I don't think it's gonna be too important that I do a lot of that on camera. I think you guys will be just okay. I think you guys will survive if I do it off camera. I don't think anybody will be too angry. I don't know. Let me know between now and episode 500. I can't believe it. After like 20 minutes of this video, or however long this video is gonna be after this point, then after that it's just going to be episode 500, and it'll be like almost as if it never happened. Like imagine the first 500 episodes of the series closing out. It's gonna be pretty insane, you guys. But I mean, it's been a long journey, so it's about time. But yeah, man, I'm just very curious and just very excited and hopeful for the future, and hopefully everything will work out. There's a lot of things that I have to worry about, and but I don't want to put those worries, as the main thing. I want to prioritize other stuff. I don't know why I went for a reserve there. That was pretty dumb. Don't go for 3, please. But more than nervous, I'm just super excited, because that's all it is about. Again, it's just fun at the end of the day, and I just cannot believe the heights that we've reached with this channel, all the opportunities and everything, and what you guys have given me is truly incredible. And man, I'm just so excited. I mean, there's so much stuff we can do. We've scratched the surface. We're not even maxed out in the game. We've still got a couple more levels to go. So that's when maybe, a lot of people consider that to be the real start of the game. And so if that's how we feel, then yeah, we've only tapped only a bit into the true potential of what we can do with this series. So look at Bonnie. He basically started his series, I mean, he wasn't max, but he was in the 80s already, and then look at him, he's still going strong after like 250 episodes. So it's totally possible for the second half of this journey to be even more fun, or just as fun as the first half. So it's going to be pretty incredible. I mean, I still remember vividly recording episode 1. Not vividly, but pretty well. And look at where we are now. 500 episodes later. Are you kidding me? We might actually reset, just because it might be more worth it to reset instead of wasting our time. Yeah, it takes 3 hits to kill them. It's too much. It's more of a time thing, what's the point? So we'll be efficient and just reset. Oh god, only 575 cups. We've still got so much. We've only been through like a fifth of this. It feels like we should be way more through it, but we're just not. We've barely scratched the surface, and there's still so much to do. But don't worry, I'll worry about it. I'll make sure everything's done and ready, and hopefully, episode 500, it would be pretty cool to open with the Segno pack. Although maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it'd be better if we just did a very normal opening. Or I don't know. Well, I'll come up with something unique. I really want episode 500 to set the tone by being a little bit unique, a little bit quirky, a little bit different. Something just a little bit more fun, and we'll see what we can do with that. And then obviously not every episode was going to be as significant as it, but we could definitely have some fun with it. You know, I mean, I'm gonna not be revamping everything, but I will tell you the thumbnails will change. I'll be doing a new thing with the thumbnails. Not new, but I will be changing a couple different stylistic stuff on the thumbnails and just putting a little bit more effort into it. You know, not that I don't think I do put in effort, because you know, I mean, this might sound rich coming from me, but like, I do think I do put in a decent amount of time in my videos and a decent amount of effort, but I want to not just put in time, but just put in a little bit more investment to make sure I'm a bit more consistent with these videos, to make sure that they come out at a decent pace, and so that there's a constant stream, and also just expand the channel. I won't do channel memberships, because I don't really like the idea of channel memberships. I think everybody should have equal access, especially at this size. You know, my content is not worth paying for exclusively, you know. But I do want to try out some other stuff similar to that, like not paid content, but like just, I don't know, some different types of content that we can try making, and you know, really branching out, because Jurassic World the Game is the main thing. I'll still try to do once a day with Jurassic World the Game. That is my ultimate goal, is if we can consistently do once a day, that is peak, that is perfect, that is all we need. But you know, if we can get to the point where we can do other stuff as well on top of that, that will be the perfect channel ecosystem. And it's all about building that channel ecosystem, you know, getting some more live streams. I really want to tap into that. Maybe other social media platforms. It's going to be a big change, honestly. Not a big change in terms of the content, but a big change in terms of additions and adding new stuff. And that's going to be good, because that's what it's all about. It's about changing and evolving. Did we stay at the same place? We got like 35 cups and stay at the same place. It's pretty weird. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna get to Predator, right? No way. Yeah, what in the world? It keeps going. Oh my god. Almost 1,000 cups to get into Predator. Yeah, to get into Predator. Outrageous. Yeah, we need like another 400 cups. Yeah, definitely gonna need to do that off camera. I think we can get to like 700 cups. 700 is a good number, you know, it just makes you feel good. I mean, for a normal tournament. For this one, maybe not. That's not nearly as good, but that's like a good like fourth of the way point. So it's not too terribly bad. I'm gonna start doing that, and then putting in like a pterosaur at the end that isn't too strong, but is kind of decent. We can do like, God, there's no pterosaurs in this stupid game. At least I haven't gotten pterosaurs. I just don't get them that often. It kind of sucks, but hopefully Metri will be that change that we want to see in the world. Hopefully that is. Oh, I didn't even need it. Okay, whatever. We'll live. We will live. Oh, man. Ugh. Dude, I'm getting tired. Yeah, after this, I'm probably going to just, like, take a giant nap. Actually, I don't even think I can do that, bro, because I've got other stuff to do. I've got schoolwork. I need to go on a run today. It's such a good day outside, actually. The sun is shining. There's a little bit of wind, but it's still very warm. Can't wait for it to get in the 80s. I know some people... why did I go for 2? Oh, no, I didn't do. Okay, sorry. I know some people aren't crazy about really hot weather, but, like, man, 80s and 90s is, like, my jam. I love really hot weather. I'm not one who gets excited about, like, 50s and 60s. Like, it's got to be minimum 70 for me to feel good. I know that's definitely not agreeable for everyone, because some people really like that moderate temperature, which is fair. I do too, but man, the feeling of heat is just so good sometimes that I can't resist it. So I absolutely cannot wait for summer. It's such a good time. You know, not just because we don't have school, but because of other stuff. And actually, I will be busy this summer, but at the very least, I can do stuff outside. I can go outside and do stuff, because I'm just not one for cold weather. So let me know, actually, in the comments down below. That's my little question of the day for you guys. What do you prefer? What's your, like, optimum temperature outside that makes you want to, like, actually go outside and do stuff? Like, is there too much? Is there too little? Like, what is that point? For me, I'd say definitely mid to high 80s, I would say, is definitely optimum. Once you get to 90, I do get that is quite hot. I wouldn't want to live in that every single day, but you know, every now and then it's good to have like 90-degree weather, in my opinion, when I'm pretty much like never excited for any weather below 50 degrees. It's just like I feel visibly like it's like cold weather, it's like just miserable. It's just more, at least hot weather, like you can, it's not like that bad unless you're doing sports. I get it, if you're doing, you know, athletic stuff, then that's definitely a bit more annoying. Like whenever I used to run in track during the summers, or like towards the summers, you know, track starts in winter, but like during like May or June, or even when I'm doing tennis now, like it gets hot. It gets really hot, so I can definitely feel that. But I don't know, I think it is good for you every now and then. You know, warm weather is good for you in general. Although like too much of it is obviously bad, but that's to be expected. Yeah, I'm giving you doctoral advice because I'm just that smart, am I not? No, probably not. Don't trust me. Don't trust me like that. I'm not a doctor. Although I need to be the doctor. What am I saying? I don't know. I do want to be a doctor though, but I'm not sure if I'll go through with it just because it's kind of a tall ask. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time. Basically spent like 10 years in school. Discord just went off. Yay. What are we talking about on Discord over on the server? Just the Segno tournament looks like. Yeah, Segno tournament, some new creatures. A bunch of people are getting max at Dominus, so I guess that's my sign. Calling to me like, you need to do this soon. And that is exactly what we will be doing. Exactly what we will be doing, yeah. Kool-Aid! Oh shoot, I can't say that. Oh, I'm gonna get struck down by the beaver. Great. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. 1, 2, dead. You're dead. Yep. Oh god, I think I'm gonna go to end it off after this battle. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else on Isla Storm on camera, to be honest. I think it would just be kind of fun if I just like do everything and then just show you guys, hey guys, this is what I did off camera on episode 500. Because I mean, it's about time we get to episode 500. Why procrastinate? Why stick in the measly 400s for any longer? It's time to enter a new era. So straight off the bat, I guess what we will be expecting is Indoraptor. Not straight off the bat, but soon after. And then Segno tournament will be, well no, Segno tournament will be finishing here. I don't think I'll do a separate video for the Segno tournament. It's just not viable. Maybe a video, like, because I'm trying to speedrun actually right now, trying to get max levels. So that'll probably be a video shortly after 500 just saying, oh, we got max level or whatever. There'll be lots of stuff. There'll be hybrids and stuff, and just the normal stuff. Like, it's not gonna be a huge change. If you guys like the chill, laid-back stuff, plenty of that is still gonna be here. But we're also gonna mix it up with some different content as well, you know. And again, doing a lot of rankings. I really want to get into those ranking videos. They take a lot more time to make, but it's totally worth it because they're so much fun, and I just really love putting them together. And you guys seem to really enjoy them as well. So we'll see that. Probably see the legendary ranking pretty soon as well. The only thing is I think I want to have Compy Max before I do that, but I just don't want Compy Max right now, but I might do it anyways. I'm not sure. Just because it could be, I mean, it only takes up one slot. It's not like I use all 12 compies in a day anyways, so I just have to be spending the DNA, which isn't really that big of a deal, to be honest. So I might actually do that. I might consider doing that, and then I can make the video. It's probably best to do it now before I start making the rest of the legendary hybrids, and then I don't have any legendaries left max, or not all the, I'm like missing several of the big ones. So that leaves us at 670 cups. It's a solid number to leave off on, so I'm not going to be too angry about that. Again, still a lot of work to do, but I will worry about that. Amazing prize. We got food. Oh my god, my voice is just absolutely dead. It is so coarse right now from just yapping for the last, like, what has it been? It's been like almost an hour and a half. So, yeah. Almost there with, I was going to say Garothorax. That's not what this is at all. Propel-A's Lux. So, oh my god, wait. Can we trigger the mission, though? How much do we have left on the mission? Oh, we are so close. Yeah, we could definitely get it, right? Please, please, please. Yes, we did it. Oh my god, worst mission ever, and all we got was bloody coin. Should we read the story just because we're not gonna have for that much longer? Brr, go ahead, Barry. What'd you get? We got a problem on our hands. The raptor response team is out of food, and they are getting hungry. I'm calling you from the farm. Don't move, Muscle, Claire, and I are on our way. What do we got? Have 4 tar pits connect to the same building and bind place a mosasaur sculpture. Alright, this should be pretty easy. Can we just store the mosasaur sculpture we have? Whatever, it's a decoration, that's fine. So, let's do that real quick. Okay. And then have 4 tar pits connect to the same building. Do we have tar pits? Yes, it looks like we do. What would be the same building? We can do... Let's do that, and then we'll move you over here. We'll connect all the tar pits over here. Let's see if we have any more, because I don't want to waste coin. Actually, you know what? It's actually fine if we waste coin, because then we do get... if we place down tar pits, we get a little bit of XP. Actually, a decent bit, because it is one of the more... oh, never mind. We already had tar pits, so we don't get the XP. That is fine, though. It's probably still worth doing this. Right? Yep, there we go. Okay. How much, for example, like, this is a pretty high coin building, so how much does that give us? That doesn't give us much, actually. So, looks like something tried to force us in its way. Is there anything left? Nothing. It's all gone. Dinner to go. For now, we've ordered more livestock. Lowry, I hate Lowry. Get out of here. I hope you die. Sorry, I don't actually hate Lowry that much. 6 million coins, can we get that? From dinos, or is it too late right now? It might be too late. It might not be possible. Let's see. How much does this give us? This was probably like, what? 500,000? Yeah, 700,000-ish. Ah! If only we got that earlier, but then we need to do that other mission. You see how these coin missions trick you? They just use these crazy tactics. What are things that are out of reach of the beacon that we wouldn't have already collected? I guess these guys give rations. Oh my god. This is pitiful. Yeah, not proud of my Spinosaur boys. They're not being very good. Yeah, I mean, we just collected from all of these, so I'm not surprised that there's nothing here. Okay, whatever. It won't be nearly as long as the building mission, at least. I can do it soon. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, the XP on this isn't great. Ah! So the game was telling me get out of here. So like the XP you don't get from this is great, but I'm thinking we can just place down all the decorations that we have, because like what's the point in keeping them like for later? You know what I'm saying? We can just place all the ones that we have now, because like later if we do it like after level 99, then the XP is for nothing. So while the XP is relevant, we can just place down all the decorations. So I might do that off camera, and we'll see how much that gets. We're still at level 92. You know, still the missions aren't amazing. The expansions are quite a bit, so maybe I can watch some ads. I'm not entirely sure. We're just going to have to see. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Jurassic World, the game. It has been a long one. Thank you for watching all the episodes of the 400s. As many ever you've been on, even if you joined 10 episodes ago, if you joined 100 episodes ago, if you've been here for 200 episodes ago, whatever it is, I appreciate you all so much, and you guys are just incredibly awesome people. And until then, I will see you all next time. This is the Jurassic Insider signing out of the 400s.
Hello everyone, my name is the Jurassic Insider, and welcome back to Jurassic World, the game.